Yo, GameTank junkies, GameTank time again. Here are some more newsy bites from the gaming world. Booyah!
Don't ever say that again.
Great news this week for beat-em-up fans. The iconic Marvel vs. Capcom series is set to return on both Xbox 360 and PS3 after an absence of over 10 years. Legendary comic book creator Marvel Entertainment and gaming powerhouse Capcom have once again teamed up for Marvel vs. Capcom 3: Fate of Two Worlds, bringing this epic fighting series bang up to date with new characters and high-definition visuals. The new title is set to feature innovative graphics and gameplay which will help bring the Marvel and Capcom universes to life. You know how good Resident Evil 5 looked?
Yeah.
And how good Lost Planet 2 is looking?
Yeah.
Well, the technology behind those two games is now running the techie bits of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, helping bring beautiful backgrounds and character animations to the forefront. The game also uses the evolved versus fighting system, which will enhance the wild over-the-top gameplay complete with signature aerial combos and hyper combos. The evolved battle system takes the exciting mind-reading game to a whole new level. 3-on-3 tag team fighting is also coming to the title, allowing you to build your own perfect team and use assist attacks and each other's characters' special moves to create your own unique fighting style. The most adored characters from the Capcom and Marvel universes will be brought to life in a moving comic style, blurring the boundaries between 2D and 3D graphics. There is some bad news though. The game has been announced a full year before it's due to hit the shelves, so you're going to have to wait just a little bit longer for this one.
It may have been one of the worst kept secrets in gaming, but we here at GameTank are mightily relieved to be able to say that Gears of War 3 has been officially announced. Active Reload! The spectacular conclusion to this celebrated saga, Gears of War 3, is poised to take the world by storm next spring. This time next year, fans around the world will experience the epic story finale to the Gears of War trilogy when the third instalment arrives in stores on April the 8th, 2011. In Europe. Huh, so it's a trilogy then? Who knew?
And they've nailed a very specific release on it already. I wonder if it's almost finished.
Yeah, what's with making people wait a whole year for it? That's just evil. Anyway. Developed by acclaimed studio Epic Games and available only on Xbox 360, Gears of War 3 is set to re-immerse you into a harrowing tale of hope, survival and brotherhood that will conclude the current story arc for Gears of War. Which makes it sound like there will be more after all. With the last human city destroyed and the remaining survivors stranded, time is running out for lead character Marcus Phoenix and his comrades as they fight to save the human race from the jaws of extinction. To mark the announcement, Microsoft have released the first trailer for the game, titled Ashes to Ashes, the one you're watching right now. It focuses on a desperate three-way battle between Delta Squad, the Locust Horde, and the fearsome new enemy, the Lambent. What we've also ascertained from this footage is that co-lead character Dominic Santiago has grown a beard, and that the voice in your ear from the first two games, Anya Stroud, will be fighting alongside you in the new title, which is awesome. Bring on April the 8th, 2011.
Ooh, running around a shopping centre all day, slaying waves of the undead.
Have you been to Redditch again, Ian?
You're quite funny sometimes, Dan, but no, I'm talking about 2006's Dead Rising for the Xbox 360. Hang on, aren't you from Redditch?
Yeah, that's where I could get away with that joke.
Ah, I see. The sequel to the million-plus selling Dead Rising, titled Dead Rising 2, amazingly, sees you take on the role of former motocross champion Chuck Green, who has come to Fortune City, America's newest gambling paradise, to compete in Terror is Reality, a gruesome game show that dares contestants to survive zombie-filled environments for the delight of TV audiences around the globe. Chuck's motivation for taking part in risking life and limb is his daughter Katie, who has been bitten by a zombie. Ooh. She requires a daily dose of Zombrex to prevent her from turning into one.
By the power of Grayskull, that's good storytelling.
Dead Rising 2 will deliver more of the signature gameplay that this series is known for, plus a number of new features. Players who might need some help or simply want to share the zombie bashing fun with a friend will now be able to play in online two-player co-op. With hundreds of zombies on screen at any one time, the original Dead Rising Rising forced gamers to take everyday objects they found in the shopping centre and use them as weapons. But now in Dead Rising 2, with thousands of zombies filling every square inch of Fortune City, Chuck is going to need to be even more resourceful and inventive by combining weapons in order to save the day. Ahead of the full game, Capcom will release original downloadable content exclusively on Xbox Live, with Dead Rising 2 Case Zero. This is designed to help bridge the gap between the original and new titles and give players a taste of the new gameplay they will experience in Dead Rising 2. The full game is currently slated for release on September the 3rd in Europe, but if you really can't wait, you can get it on August the 31st in the USA.
Keep it real, keep it GameTank.